Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modified for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today is Unit 2, Virtues Pay Off. Lecture 5, we'll read and understand a part of the story. We'll cover page number 11, 12 and 13 of your book. Before this, in English for grade 1, I have taught you how to use pictures in text to interact or to increase understanding. I hope you remember. And today we are going to learn further. We'll read aloud the same story or fairy tale themselves. Listen to a story or fairy tale of few sentences read aloud by the teacher. So first teacher will read, then you will read the story. Use pre-reading strategies to predict story by looking at pictures in the text. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah 4, verse 124, if anyone does deeds of righteousness, be they male or female, and have faith, they will enter heaven, and not the least injustice will be done to them. Yes, my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is encouraging us. Whatever we do, the righteous deed, means the good deeds which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes. So we will be rewarded. That's why we should focus on good deeds every moment, right? So this story is all about good deeds. Let's open your book on page number 11. And the title of Unit 2 is Virtues Pay Off. First, all of you, look at the pictures given and try to predict this story. Try to guess what this story is all about. Teachers, kindly pause the video and make every child to guess. Whatever comes in their mind, let them speak. It may be correct, it may be incorrect, but it's okay. Whatever students predict from the pictures, let them speak about it. Pause the video and take the answer of this question. Yes, my students, all of you predicted something. So let's see whose guess is correct. Okay, first I'm going to start reading. All of you open your book on page number 12. From the very first line, I'm going to read it. Listen carefully because after me, you have to read it. One day, an ant stopped at a river bank to drink some water. River bank means on side of a river. He got too close and fell in the river. He was about to drown when a dove saw him. What does drown mean? Means to sink in the water. What happened? An ant was drinking water from river and he slipped. He was about to drown when a dove saw him. The dove tore off. What does tore off mean? To remove, to take, to cut from the tree. Tore off a leaf and dropped it into the river. Next to the ant climbed onto the leaf and survived. And what does survive mean? Continue to live. She survived. She was not dead. She survived. He survived. Thank you, dove. I will always remember what you did for me, he said. That's it. I'm stopping my reading over here. And what happened so far? There was an ant. He was drinking water. He was about to drown, and a dove helped him by giving a leaf. The ant climbed on the leaf and saved the life. And what did the ant said? He said, I really thank you. So we are getting the point from here. Whenever someone helps us, we should say thank you, and we should remember that so that we can help at the time of need to that very person. All right, so here, pause the video. Now all of you will read. Teacher make the children to read and kindly keep correcting their pronunciation if they need. So pause the video and start reading. Yes, my dear children, all of you are done with it. Good job. Here is an activity. Read the first 2 paragraphs and relate with the given pictures. Now already you have done your individual reading. You'll have to relate it with pictures and tell to your teacher. Okay, whatever comes in your mind. Again, before this, you guessed it. Now how do you relate it? Tell to your teacher. Are you done with it? Good job. So here is time for comprehension. Whatever we have read, these are the questions from there. Teachers, kindly take the oral answers first and then correct them if they need, and then make them to write. So pause the video and complete this comprehension. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. It's time for your homework. You will read this story and write singular naming words in your notebook, and then change the number by adding S or ES. You know the rules now. So it's a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly give printed worksheet to students for practice. It's very interesting, students. You will keep on looking at the pictures and keep on predicting the story and then relate it with your guess. So what we have learned today, you listen to the story which was read aloud by the teacher, and you read aloud the story by yourself. So we achieved our SLOs to read aloud the same story or fairy tale by themselves, listen to a story or fairy tale of a few sentences read aloud by the teacher. Use pre-reading strategies to predict the story by looking at pictures in the text. Are we done with it? Yes, and we thoroughly enjoyed doing it. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.